Hi lovely souls, my name is Samantha James. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, love ya, welcome to the fam. Today we have an August 2020 prediction video. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. Now, if you are new to picker cards, what you're gonna do is pause the video, figure out whichever crystal or pile you're drawn to the most, go down below in the description box, find your timestamp, and I will see you all at your reading. Hi, pile number 1. If you chose this Jasper, this is for you. This is your August 2020 prediction. Now, I just want to say up front, I have a monstrous puppy in my realm here, and if you hear snorting and just sniffling, it is a pug puppy, and he's very annoying. So, don't mind that. Okay, you guys, group number 1, let's start with your tarot cards. So to start, we have the Sun. That's a really great start. We have the 2 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, the 3 of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so with the Queen of Wands immediately, I feel like it's Leo season for some of y'all. I feel like some of you guys are having and celebrating a birthday this August, so happy birthday up front. I love my Leos, you know, I'm a Gemini, so we get it. But with the Sun energy, this is very positive to start with, because it's basically, you know, I always tell people the Sun is how you would imagine your happiness, how you would imagine contentness. So I feel like a lot of you guys are moving into happiness, but in a very like pure way, happiness in that you guys are making yourself very happy. So I feel like because you're going to be in this happy energy, you are manifesting a relationship. So some of you guys are already in a relationship or headed towards some sort of partnership or union with the 2 of Cups, and then some of you guys are like, what are you talking about? And you're at the edge of your seat, like, who and what is coming in? Make sure to look at my August 2020 love prediction video as well, and we'll get right into the details. But with the 2 of Cups, I feel like you are dating someone, you are at some sort of like some sort of part in the relationship where you guys are about to get serious. So maybe this person has already put the offer on the table and you're kind of like thinking about it. With the 3 of Swords energy over here in reverse, I feel like you guys have trust issues. You know, I feel like you guys are moving past maybe a bad breakup, maybe a third party situation, maybe just like bad blood in some type of way in relation to some sort of like interpersonal connection. And I feel like it's taken a lot of you guys to get back to your Queen of Wands energy. You know, you're trying to reclaim your throne. You're trying to be confident. You're trying to say your affirmations. Hi, babies. Hi. You're trying to turn your life around. And so maybe you're putting this offer on hold because you're a little skeptical. You're like, I just rebuilt myself back up into the bad bitch that I am. I'm not really trying to jump into a relationship. And we can figure out more details about this, but I feel like this could also represent some sort of union in regards to work or career as well. This could be a new path that you're going down, a new partnership that you're going to take. With the 10 of Cups though, right after, I really believe that this is going to be a good thing. So if you guys are skeptical because of what you went through in the past, I feel like that's has to do with a lot of the planetary energy right now, like in the cosmos. I feel like Venus put itself in a position where it's kind of like bringing up old wounds from the past, and there's lots of like hurt and trust issues right now. So I think that's just the energy. And then we have this full moon in Aquarius coming up, so there's just like a lot of murkiness that is popping back up, and I could see how you guys are, you know, on hold with that. And I don't even think it's like on hold. I think you're just very happy and very content, and you don't want to lose that. You don't want to go back to this situation that, you know, you really moved yourself out of all by yourself with no help thanks to anybody. So, but with the 10 of Cups in tarot, it really reassures this 2 of Cups that this is not just like a fling a ding ding ding. This is like a thing that is going to actually bloom into something beautiful. Completion, even with the 10 of Cups. This could be the house, this could be the marriage, this could be the kids, this could be, you know, the Sun card for some of you, what you would imagine to be your happiness and your contentness. Okay, so let's look at your oracle cards here. So we have attracting, not chasing. We have don't let pride get in the way, full moon in Leo. That is super funny. We have luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. And then I got these beautiful cards from Sedona, Arizona. Sacral chakra, core of creation, and balanced forces. Okay, yeah, so I feel like a lot of you guys are coming back into balance, and you're not, or you already are at your balance, you know, and you're not trying to be pushed back in any type of way, even if it's for something positive. I feel like you guys just really want to have your own power. But here's the thing with don't let pride get in your way and attracting, not chasing. I feel like the attracting, not chasing card is not that you guys are in this energy of trying to manifest someone. I think it's more in the energy where you literally are attracting, and you're in this attractive energy, and you are having things come towards you, and you're kind of at a position where you're like, wait a minute, I'm not looking for this, because maybe you guys are used to the chasing energy. So when you want something, you chase after it, right? But it actually doesn't work that way. When you chase after it, it kind of runs the other way. And when you just sit there and are the bad Queen of Wands that you are, it comes towards you naturally. And I feel like because you're just naturally being this Queen of Wands, everything is like unfolding, the relationship, the job, the opportunities, and you're kind of skeptical because of some old wounds that have come up to the surface. So with this, don't let pride get in your way. I feel like this is a deep relationship that could definitely bloom into something that has a lot of depth. I say depth and deep because we have the Cups energy here, 2 of Cups and 10 of Cups. So whoever this person is, they're definitely going to be more than just surface type of energy. They really want to dive into the realm of love and understanding with you. So if you are close to this person or you're at a point in your life where you can talk to this person, have a heart to heart, maybe discuss, you know, some of your wounds so that they are aware of them. And also with luck is on your side, I feel like you guys are in a very good manifesting energy. You know, the Lionsgate portal just opened up, but this is going to be a very cool 2 weeks of just, you know, wishing for your desires to happen, manifesting. With the sacral chakra, core of creation, I feel like some of you guys could be into sex magic, or, you know, using your sexuality to get what you want, and that is something to be prideful of, especially in the Leo season. I think that's something that can be celebrated. It's really actually very cool. And then with the balanced forces, again, I feel like you guys are just trying to make sure that you stay in balance and that nothing really gets in the way here of your harmony. I feel like it took you a long time to get to where you are, and you don't really want anyone to fuck with it, and I feel it. Okay, so I'm going to pull some self-care oracle, and this is just going to be like what you should do for August, you know, little self-care tips. Okay, so we have movement, which is awesome. We all about that energy, getting that energy out of the body, moving, getting some fresh air, walking, that kind of thing. And then we have look at the stars, which I absolutely love this card because this is basically, you know, another confirmation saying that take a look and check out what's going on with your sign maybe, and then with the stars and cosmos. I mentioned Venus coming up in a weird conjunct. I know we have Pluto in retrograde, we have Jupiter, Saturn in retrograde, and then we have this Lionsgate portal coming up. We have a new moon as well in Leo coming up, and then we have this full moon in Aquarius. So check out what's going on with the stars, how that relates to your sign, how you can make that and use that to your best advantage, because with luck is on your side, I really feel like you are in a deeply attracting and beautiful energy. Some of you are probably really working on your body right now. Some of you guys are probably working out, working on, you know, your beauty rituals, your hair. Maybe some of you guys are growing out your hair. And I also feel like some of you guys, for my divine femmes out there, I feel like you are really embracing that feminine energy. And, you know, I just saw a pickacard. Oh my God, who was it by? Where they were talking about sort of the same energy being placed here, and it was just about really embracing the feminine side of yourself, you guys, because and this can go for if you're a masculine watching this. I hate to make you feel during this pile like you're left out. This goes for masculines as well, but you know, everyone has a balance of masculine. Well, that's the thing, it's not always balanced, masculine, feminine energy. But I feel like you guys are really balancing that out, but even more so, you're really focusing on that feminine energy with the sacral chakra here, and just really like manifesting what you want, your desires, and getting it out. So some of you guys could be dancers, and some of you guys could be just really trying to get in shape here, really move your body. Maybe some of you guys are doing yoga, or just, you know, I wouldn't even say that it's like a profound change. I feel like you guys are just kind of embracing yourself more. Like if you go down to stretch, you're gonna go into a few different yoga poses. It doesn't mean that you're like a yogi, but like you're just you know, taking care of yourself the right way. And because of that, a lot of benefits are coming out of it, which is really, really refreshing and really beautiful. Okay, group number 1. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining here. If you want to book a private reading, you can do so. Find the information in the description box below. In the meantime, I love you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you all at your next reading. Hi, group number 2. If you chose this carnelian, this is for you. I thought this was like a really cool Leo season warm type of crystal vibe here. So this is your 2020 August prediction. Now I do want to say up front, I have a pug under my table. So if you hear some snoring, it's a pug, you guys, okay? All right. So we're going to start with your tarot cards here, and then we'll get into your oracle. So for your tarot to start, we have the moon in reverse. We have the King of Cups, the Four of Swords, Justice, the Empress, and ooh, the Ace of Cups. Okay. So with the moon in reverse to start, I feel like a lot of y'all are moving out of like Cancer season residue, like heavy Cancer season vibes. Like some of y'all could actually be water signs because we have a lot of cup energy here. With the moon in reverse, I feel like a lot of you are moving out of some sort of murkiness, whether that has to do with not getting enough sleep, having bad dreams or nightmares, having some sort of confusion, possibly over a fuckboy, possibly over a King of Cups type person. And then with the Four of Swords kind of invites the theory that there's been some stress caused by somebody. Maybe you've been in sort of a tumultuous relationship where you're not sure if it's coming, if it's going, and you're just like back and forth, and you're waiting for some sort of harmony, some sort of balance. And I do feel like it's coming for you. In fact, if you are involved with the King of Cups here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and if I said Aquarius, that could resonate, type person, and they are holding their cup. I feel like maybe y'all have gone through it, or this person has gone through it separately from you because of just sort of like the environment that this person is in. It seems like they are holding on to the cup, like they want their Empress, but they just don't know how to get there. And you are just, you know, a damsel in distress waiting in your kingdom for someone to save you. I feel like with the Four of Swords vibe. And I don't think like literally you need a man to save you type of thing. I think it's more so you are just gonna let them do the work. You're like, I'm done with all this drama. I don't know what's happening. I'm just gonna wait. And I feel like part of it is like you're gonna wait on the universe to kind of balance out the divine to show you what is and what is not. With the Justice card, I feel like harmony is going to come in here and things are going to balance out. And it could be like directly in regards to this relationship. It could also mean that something else is coming in for you as well. With the Empress card, I feel like you are, because you are standing in your power by letting people put in the work for you. Maybe you guys, group number 2, are always putting in the work for other people. Because of that flip in energy, just sort of like a standardization where you're like, no, you're gonna have to, you know. You're embracing this Empress energy. And I feel like you are becoming more of a divine feminine than you were per se. And I feel like it's because you are rising into your natural confidence, your natural feminine energy, your natural abilities to attract and get what you want, you know. You're probably the one that's always putting in the work, and you're just getting to a point where you're over it. You're not into that. Yeah. And then with the Ace of Cups, I feel like you are, because you made this switch and you're like, okay, listen up. This is how it goes. If you want me, you're gonna have to work for it, that type of thing. Now, all of a sudden, this is coming in for you. Like, boom, Ace of Cups. Here's an offer. Here's a love offer. Now, it could be from your King of Cups because it looks like he has gone on quite a journey to come towards you and he is gripping that cup. This could also be someone else as well, but I feel like in regards to just opportunity, love is definitely coming into your life. The Empress also represents fertility, so I feel like some of you guys could be getting pregnant. Fertility could also be the birth of a creation, so maybe you guys are really focused on your creative energy right now. Leo season is the perfect season right now, I feel like, just to get us out of this slump that we've been in because of this whole pandemic and what it's kind of unfolded to be. So I feel like you guys are kind of getting back to your boost getting back to your confidence and whatnot. And that's actually really gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to pull from the Oracle now and see what is going on. We have employment change, raise or promotion. Your hard work is paying off. A time for healing. And endless opportunities, gracious receptivity. Ooh, the theme. Yeah, I feel like you guys moved from a chasing energy to an attracting energy. That little adjustment there really churned over the energy. I feel like you guys, yes, we're putting in a lot of fucking hard work, and at the same time trying to heal yourself and trying to deal with maybe your own baggage, your own wounds. And the universe, the divine spirit, wants to recognize right now that your August of 2020 is going to be very fruitful, very abundant, whether that's in love, whether that's in career, or whether that's just in plain old opportunity. So open up your arms to receive, open up your hands. This is meant for you. And you have to recognize that it's meant for you. You have to recognize that you're amidst a transformation and you're coming out the other end of it bigger and better than ever before. And that's why I feel like you're raising into this Empress energy. You're embracing truly who you are supposed to be. Now, for some of you, you could be involved with the King of Cups, or you could be the King of Cups watching this involved with the Empress here. And you're wondering sort of what's going on with your girl. And it's because she's kind of going through a transformation right now. Now, for some of you, you guys could be literally switching jobs this August, or, you know, changing your employment to something that really makes you passionate, makes you happy. And Leo season would be the season to kind of raise your vibration to a point where you're doing work that you're passionate about, and then the money, the abundance will follow. Maybe you're going to receive an opportunity to kind of make that change, and so the universe is basically prompting you this August to be open to receiving, because it's not going to end at just like a love offer. Maybe you get a love offer and you're like, oh, thank you, awesome, cool. But no, it's not just that. So be like, oh, thank you, awesome, cool, what's next? And then, oh, thank you, awesome, cool, what's next? And just keep opening up yourself to all the endless abundance and prosperity that is coming for you, group number 2. I mean, fucking gorgeous. So employment change, your career path is leading you in a higher direction with positive changes to support your dreams, priorities, passions, and life purpose. Trust that these changes will help you release the old and welcome the new. You're being supported each step of the way. And then congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. So yes, your hard work is paying off. You've been putting in the healing. You've been manifesting. You've been saying your affirmations. You've been going through the shadow work that it takes to get onto the other side, to be this glowing, positive sort of entity here. And now I feel like you are definitely raising your vibration to a point where the divine just wants to kind of like engulf you with all of this love and all these blessings and all this opportunity. Okay, so I'm going to pull some self-care tips for August. This is just a really cool little oracle, and it'll basically give you some, you know, advice. We have hydrate. So some of you guys maybe are not drinking enough water. I know I'm not drinking enough water. As I kind of see this card, I feel like it's a good reminder. I love this card. It's so basic. We all do it. You know, we all just need to like drink a little bit more water, you know? Okay. And then we have sing. So some of you guys could be singers out there. Maybe you just literally enjoy singing. Did you know that singing releases endorphins? So sing away, my dear. Sing in the shower, sing in the kitchen, sing on the street. I love when people are just randomly singing. I'm like fully in support. And then we have dream journals. So some of you guys have been probably having some very vivid dreams, or maybe you've been having a lot of very confusing dreams with this moon energy, and you're trying to move out of it, or you're trying to make sense of it, and you're not really understanding what the message is. So a dream journal is a really cool practice because it kind of allows you to, you know, if you don't even remember the dream, it's not about that. It's just sort of about maybe digging up, you know, within your conscious brain from your subconscious brain, what you could interpret. And then as you do that for like weeks and weeks on end, it gets easier and you start to remember things. And then all of a sudden you are just fully immersed in your dreams. Right now, for me personally, I'm trying to astro travel in my dreams. So that's a really interesting card to come up, because I just feel like, you know, it's a difficult process, but with this journaling, it really helps things kind of emerge. Okay, group number 2, so gorgeous. That is your 2020 August prediction. Feel free to look out for your August love prediction coming out soon, and we'll get some juicy details about whatever this is going on here. And if you want to book a private reading, you totally can. I am now booking for August. You can find my email in the description box below. Send me a little email and I'll send you my price list. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all at your next reading. Hi, group number 3. I'm not sure what this is, but if you chose this crystal, this is for you, your August 2020 prediction. So let's start with your tarot cards here. So to start, we have the Chariot. We have the 10 of Wands in reverse, the Star, the King of Swords, the Emperor, and the 6 of Wands. Ooh. So there is a whole storyline here. Group number 3. I feel like group number 3s always have a lot of depth in general. There's just like a lot that always comes out for you guys. Okay, so with the Chariot, I feel like we're moving out of Cancer season. We've moved into Leo season. And I feel like you guys have projections about, you know, what you want to happen. In Cancer season, with the 10 of Wands in reverse, I feel like the 10 of Wands was upright. And I feel like it just turned in reverse because I feel like with the recent moons, the moons in Capricorn leading up to the full moon in Aquarius, some of you guys could be Aquariuses out there, there's been a lot of heaviness that has been drawn out and risen up to the surface. So I feel like there's been a lot of murkiness, a lot of energy where you guys maybe are too in your head right now. Lots of overthinking, lots of thoughts, lots of old wounds have come up. And I feel like you guys came into Leo season with the Chariot intention of moving forward, moving past all the kind of murkiness that maybe popped up in Cancer season. And I feel like it is working. I feel like you guys really are turning around for the better. Some of you guys watching could be masculines, predominantly could be masculine. Some of you could be feminines watching about a masculine perhaps. We have lots of that energy with the King of Swords and the Emperor here. With the Star card, I feel like a lot of you guys are raising your vibration, your consciousness, and internally you're sort of raising above the darkness that you found yourself in not too long ago. And I feel like you guys are taking on a new perspective about your life and about yourself. And you're like, wait a minute, I have way more power and control than I originally thought. And this is all just a matrix, right? So I can technically do whatever the fuck I want. And I'm really liking this rebellious attitude because this is an Aquarius card with the Star. So I feel like a lot of you guys are kind of getting out of unconventionality and move, or you're being unconventional and you're moving towards an energy where you're just in a free kind of place. You know, you're feeling very free in your choices, in your desires. No one's going to tell you shit. No one's going to tell you what to do. We have the King of Swords and the Emperor. So some of you guys could be involved with either the Emperor being the Aries and the King of Swords being the Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You guys could just have a lot of air predominantly in your chart, which is why this full moon in Aquarius coming up has brought up a lot of deep thinking. My advice would be to kind of think with your heart space. You know, it's going to be very hard to switch from your brain to your heart during this time, but maybe focus a little more on your heart center, because just energetically, I'm getting a lot of headache, you know, just thinking about like the energy you guys are in. So I feel like you guys are really in your head quite a bit here. With the King of Swords and the Emperor, I feel like some of you guys are involved with this person and you are not very sure where this is leading. I feel like they have their self very guarded and you can only imagine that it's going to lead to a victory with the Six of Wands, but you're not entirely sure. You're trying to focus and stay in your lane, and you're also trying to focus on your own self-love, self-care, self-confidence. But I feel like to be the one that exposes the truth. This person is very into you, and they're very impressed by you kind of laying down your boundaries and staying in your lane and focusing on yourself. In fact, they're kicking back, watching you and admiring you. So yes, they see this victory with you as well. Make sure to look at my August love prediction for 2020, and we can dive more into this. You can also book a private reading if you want, which I will announce at the end of the video. But with the King of Swords and the Emperor energy, it's kind of this fight energy as well. So I feel like a lot of you guys are trying to slay your demons, or you're trying to get out of this energy, and you're trying to really make way for the future, really pave the road and see what's happening. So let's look at your oracle here. We have positivity, faith, and optimism. We have the answers you need are coming. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Third eye chakra and throat chakra. Okay, so very interesting. Third eye chakra, you know, when I said and mentioned that I feel like some of you guys are in your head, it's not a negative thing. I'm a Gemini with fucking Libra. I just have so much air in my chart, so I understand that. And I feel like a lot of me being in my head is almost above my head, like third eye chakra, crown chakra vibe. So some of you guys could be clairvoyant, clairsentient, and you're probably unlocking some gifts right now just by making a conscious choice that you are better than what maybe you've been led to believe. And now with the throat chakra, I feel like it's time to communicate that, whether it's in a relationship or someone you're dating, communicating your boundaries, or whether that's just communicating to people around you that this is who I am and I'm gonna actually get better and more powerful, so fucking make way. With the answers you need are coming and the end of a tough cycle approaches, I feel like there is something, and I'm picking up on it too, and I'm not quite sure what it is, but just because of the guardedness of these two cards here, there's something that has not been quite revealed to you just yet. And I feel like you guys maybe are overthinking because you are not talking. You're almost keeping your mouth shut and you're listening. You're trying to gather information right now. And I want you to know that the answers you need are coming for you. And the end of this very tough cycle approaches. I know that you consciously made a choice to get out of it with the Chariot, but maybe there's been some residue almost, and you've been feeling like, wow, I'm really trying to get out of this darkness here. I'm really trying to raise above. I'm exhausted. I'm trying to move away from this energy of always being exhausted. And you are. And on top of it, not only are you unleashing new gifts, like I feel like you guys, some of you are unlocking things that maybe you weren't even conscious of before, but you're learning to communicate better because of it. And that, as a result, is quite gorgeous. And we have this butterfly here, which is also symbolic of transformation. So a lot of you guys are amidst a transformation. You know, you are just getting out of the cave, you're just getting out of the darkness, so you haven't quite put on, you know, your gown and your face and made your debut to the world yet, but you will. You're very close to that. We have positivity, faith, and optimism. So you open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Don't allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. So this is really gorgeous because in here it pictures sort of a lion, and we are in Leo season. So I feel like you guys, for the most part, are very positive and have a lot of faith, and you really do believe that things are going to turn out for the better. And just by being in that energy, just by believing that, these things will unlock for you. Okay, so let's look at some self-care for August for group number 3. Ooh, we have plan a vacation. Okay, so feel like a lot of you guys are like, I am feeling so over it. Like I put in so much work. Maybe some of you guys even moved, whatever it may be. I just feel like you guys, there's just an energy of putting in a lot of hard work here in any and every aspect of your life. So you guys deserve a vacation. Maybe it's time for a vacation. We have health checkup. And we have create art. So yeah, I feel like some of you guys have this creative energy right now. You're not very sure how to channel it just yet, and you're almost over intellectualizing it. Maybe just get out a piece of paper, maybe get some cheap paints from the 99-cent store or something, and just paint something and do some deep breathing while you're at it. You could just see how cathartic it would be for you, because I feel like you guys are really in your head, and it's sort of time to do some sort of mindless activity, whether it's just planning a vacation or creating art or deep breathing. And then for some of you guys, you've been putting off that health checkup, I'm gonna say that's the card that's gonna just say it for you. You gotta do that. But overall, I feel like it is really positive and really beautiful, group number 3. Okay, so I love you guys. If you want to book a private reading with me, you can. You'll find the information and the details in the description box below. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy. I love you guys, and I will see you all at your next reading.